Tell the truth. This is Prime Sports Media, and I just want to say peace, respect to everybody. I'm back. We'll be uploading more videos. I have another video that I will be going live or either uploading as it relates to everything that took place at the media day. Coach Prime said some things that I definitely want to examine. I'm very excited about this upcoming season, as I believe that we're going to be in for a treat. I think there's going to be some dynamic things that are going to happen, and it starts with the defensive line and the offensive line, because Coach Prime talked about that at the Big 12 Media Day. There are some intangible players on this team. B.J. Green sticks out in my mind. I'm going to be covering a video about him, as well as Shador and Travis Hunter, who I think those three guys are a key formula to the success of what they can do in this upcoming 2024 season in the Big 12. So let's get at it right now. I'm excited about this news. Quanell X Farrakhan Jr. has made a big announcement today to commit to CU, to Colorado. Yeah. This was fantastic news, everybody. Just fantastic news. Let me put him up here. He's committed. This man is out of the 2025 wide receiver recruitment class. He is a 4-star recruit, a true blue chipper. This man has dominated in high school football. He has transferred to different schools and has still put up good numbers, good results. Coach Prime got this young man because of one thing only. This young man talked about relationship, how he felt that Coach Prime went the extra mile to make it more than just about football, but about life, and checking in on him, seeing how he was doing. Coach Prime was steady on the job, along with all the other coaches that were involved with recruiting Farrakhan Jr. This young man, Quanell, let me say his name correctly, Quanell X Farrakhan Jr. is a dynamic receiver, but this is most importantly, Coach Prime just has a neck for recruiting young men like this, who not only can play one position, but can play multiple positions. That adds a certain power, a certain strength, a certain flexibility or versatility to your offense and defense, because this young man can play receiver, which he is most dominant at, okay? Farrakhan Jr. This young man can also play defensive back, and has asked Coach Prime, is it possible for him to play in that position at CU? And of course, what's happening out there, ladies and gentlemen, is that they're saying to the young man that first you need to show what you can do offensively, and we'll see how you move into the plan. There are a whole host of recruits that Coach Prime has recruited right on down the line who are versatile. When you look at Robert Livingston and the 4-2-5 defensive formations that he wants to run coming into this year, I want to go over this one more again. When you're playing a 4-2-5 package, you're able to bring a multitude of safeties into the game. As you know, Stoudemire is going to be asked to play some safety, even though he has versatility at cornerback as well as safety, because in a 4-2-5, you're going to have three safeties: a strong safety, a free safety, another strong safety who goes down into the box between the nickel, and maybe in this situation where a team is passing the ball, where you have a tight end, you'll have that safety in that box over the tight end, maybe covering that tight end, or maybe he's going to blitz or what have you. Got a Mike linebacker, two defensive tackles, maybe a nose guard or nose tackle. You have two outside cornerbacks, right and left, with your nickel, and you have your safeties. And you can play this in different formations, folks. You can go with the 4-2-5 normal, which is designed to balance against the defense formations at a defensive run or pass. It's a balance where you have the safety or the free safety at the top, with two strong safeties playing to the outside like they're outside linebackers, with two linebackers playing inside defensive ends, defensive tackles, and 2 cornerbacks. So this is the flavor that someone like Robert Livingston, the defensive coordinator, straight out of the NFL, is bringing to the table. Everybody, I want to put a picture of him up here just to drive home the point that we have a new season coming up. Everybody in the chat room, thank you for being here. We have a new season coming up in which this man right here is employing a very special defense to fit the very versatile personnel that this team has. When you're talking about a Travis Hunter, who has been named to the all honors team, the all pre-game or preseason All-American team, we've got Travis Hunter, who can play both sides, as we already know. We have Shador, who's been named to that team, and someone that I'm going to be covering, and I'm going to be covering these guys in terms of the keys that they bring to the game for the upcoming season. But we also have B.J. Green, who Coach Prime talked very highly about during the Big 12 Media Day. And I was very excited to hear Coach Prime speak at that Media Day. He had a lot of energy. You could tell that he's excited about this season, that they've got more that they can bring to the table. Okay, let me put this up. I'll be talking about this very soon in my next video. But here you have 3 Buffaloes earned preseason media all Big 12 honors. We're about 1 week away from the Big 12 Football Media Day, which we've already had in Las Vegas. And to get fans excited, the conference released its media preseason all Big 12 football team on Tuesday. And as I said, Shador was a part of that. Travis Hunter is a part of that. And I'm going to get into that. And B.J. Green was a part of that. This guy right here, B.J. Green, is someone that they believe is touted to make it to the next level. We're talking about NFL football. Now, the reason why I bring that up, everybody, is because when you look at this young man right here, and I'm going to show you some video clips tonight. I'm going to make it worth your while tonight watching this late night. And I'll say peace and respect to everyone who watches this after the fact. The views usually come in after the fact. Everyone who watches this the next day, the morning, the evening, wherever you are in the world, I really appreciate you for watching this video. We're not going to be up too late with this video, but this young man brings to me, when you look at video on him, he brings that same type of energy, that same type of ability. Quanell, I'm going to say his name is powerful. Quanell X Farrakhan Jr. And I'm going to go over some things about this young man that I think is very impressive, that I hope you all will find very impressive as well. Right here. There he is, as you can see. Check this out. Quanell X Farrakhan Jr. made it official and announced he would be going to Boulder, as you already know. The 4-star blue chip receiver who will play his final year at North Shore High School, which is in Houston, chose Colorado over Alabama, Texas A&M, Nebraska on Saturday. That was today. For some of you, it's already Sunday. It's still Saturday in the West Coast where I'm broadcasting from. Farrakhan recently enrolled at Texas Powerhouse, which will be the 3rd high school he has attended after playing his freshman year at Grand Oaks before transferring to Woodland. The 6'2", 180-pound receiver is the number 43 overall recruit in the state of Texas. That's impressive. Very, 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 very impressive, y'all. The 2025, according to the 2025 24/7 Sports, under the 2025 class, he comprises a ranking of the 34th receiver in the complete country of America, okay? In the country, y'all. Let's give him a clap. So what we have is a young man who is blessed with skills. He has transferred to different schools, but has still maintained his ability to dominate on the football field at the high school level. Last year, we endured as you, as fans of CU, fans of Colorado, fans of Coach Prime, to be exact. You have endured during that season where there were some ups and downs and there were some struggles. As a fan base, you've had to endure the trolls, the individuals throwing out all types of haterism, people talking about Shedeur doesn't have what it takes. We're talking about the haters. And we know that the offensive line has been rebuilt, and the players that Coach Prime has brought in this year are completely at a different level in talent skills than they were last year. You know, you have this man right here at Jackson State, should I say, not Jacksonville, but Jackson State, where he played there along with his great teammate, Deion Sanders. He played dynamic, and then he brought his talents to the Power Five, and people are saying that they believe that Travis Hunter will be the ultimate high draft pick. What I'm saying to you is that Coach Prime has been able to bring in some talent, kids with versatility like a Farrakhan Jr., that is going to make them more dangerous. Even though we know that Travis Hunter will be gone after this year to the NFL, Deion Sanders gone to the NFL, he's still bringing in a great number of talented young players that are going to mold the future. Let me also say this. I did a video, and some people left comments saying, oh, it's a wrap. Julian Lewis is a shoe-in to go to USC. Not so fast. There is a high level of possibility that Julian Lewis, another one of those talented young men in high school, who originally was going to come out in the 2026 recruitment class, but has now put his name in for 2025. Do you know it would be dynamic if they could get him to sign with CU, and then now he would have another talented wide receiver in Farrakhan Jr., Quanell X Farrakhan Jr., along with the other level of great talent that they've been able to pick up. Do you know how dynamic that's going to be, ladies and gentlemen? There is a high possibility that Coach Prime and CU can flip Julian Lewis. He's already been virtual signaling that he has interest. So let's just keep that in mind. Anything's a possibility. There's probably people out there that never thought that he could get a talent like this young man right here, Farrakhan Jr., who has committed, who has what it takes, who has the skill set. Let's go over this again. Farrakhan Jr., the nation's 36th ranked receiver. Now, remember, these rankings can vary. You've got 24/7, you got On Sports. This is from On Sports. All these different ranking agencies have different grades on these players. So in this one, he's 36th ranked wide receiver, number 43 prospect in Texas 2024, 24/7 Sports. Okay? This is another thing I want to put in here right here. Here he is. Young man's got a strong build to his body. Here are some other pictures of him playing at the high school level. That's at Highland High School. He was very dynamic there. Here's another photograph of him booking down the field. Another thing I noticed about him, when he catches the ball in midair, the man has another gear in speed. He can break tackles, get in between, run in between traffic, and break it to the house. I'm going to show you videos of him doing that. So just keep this in mind. This is a very, very special talent that Coach Prime has brought into the program. Hopefully, the most important thing is that he signs that letter of intent. But let's go right here. Farrakhan is excited about the program trajectory under Coach Prime. That's one of the reasons why he wanted to play for CU. Not only the fact that he likes Coach Prime, he likes the environment. And he said that when he went there on recruitment, this is why this is very important. There's a connection between him and Julian Lewis because they both arrived at CU on June 21st for their official visit. And out of that official visit, we had other individuals like Gooden, the guard, which we already know that Gooden has signed, right? Here he is. Chauncey Gooden has signed. I believe he's a right guard, left guard. He's going to play inside on the offensive line. Another young talent that showed up on June 21st and decided to make his place in CU. This young man right here showed up around that same time, was impressed. He said this, let me quote him. This is out of the On 3 article. Being part of what Coach Sanders has going on. See, a lot of people are very impressed by Coach Prime. All right, a lot of these young men, they see what's going on around the country. Again, he says, being part of what Coach Sanders has going on, he said, I feel like he has the potential to bring in key pieces he needs to go to the national championship. And Coach Prime told us a long time ago, what was it, just last year or a year before the season started? What was it? It was the year that he got the CU job. And he went to the national championship game where they played it, where he was watching TCU. And he said that this is where we need to be in the national championship. This young man sees the vision that Coach Prime is trying to get this team to a national championship. And he feels like being part of that can be part of something special. He wants to be part of something very, very special. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt in my mind, that Coach Prime is building the blocks, the blockchain of talent to get this team to the next level. We said a year ago that you had to trust in the process as you have trolls and haters that come into your chat. I'm talking to all the content creators out there. As you have trolls and haters who come into your chat room and leave all their little boo-boo crumbs, okay? All their little boo-boo crumbs. But yet, we're watching, and we said that Coach Prime needs time. This is only the second year. He needs time to implement the players that he needs. He's also recruiting at a disadvantage because CU was dormant. Nobody wanted to go to CU. CU as a brand was dormant. He had to revamp the brand. Why do you think Coach Prime is bringing cameras into practice? Using the cameras, using social media, because he has to rebrand CU, which is what he's been doing the whole time, rebranding the program. And when you get young men like Farrakhan, Quanell X Farrakhan Jr.
Tell the truth.
He went on to say this, folks, as well. I just want to emphasize this tonight. This is very important to me. Farrakhan brings a dynamic ability to Boulder, y'all. And what are those abilities? Let me just show you something. Well, let me do this. Check this out. Abilities, 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 and then some more abilities, y'all. You see, Farrakhan, that name is powerful. Y'all know who has that. You know the other person who has that very powerful name. Very, very powerful name that the young man has been given. Very powerful name. You see, once again, this young man is dynamic. Over the last 2 seasons, Farrakhan turned 84 receptions into 1,339 yards, 19 touchdowns. He had 5 rushing touchdowns and kickoff punt returns for a score as well. Now, this is what's interesting. One of the most important things that you need on a football team is special teams. And that was another area that Coach Prime said that they dearly need to improve, was their special teams. And that special teams at times last year was a big, big, big problem. If you bring in this young man and now he can give you some punt return ability, because in high school, this is what he did. 84 receptions, which he turned into 1,339 yards and 19 touchdowns. He also made this statement in his declaration, y'all. He also said this. Young brother Farrakhan Jr. said that he's looking forward to playing in Pat Shurmur's offense. And this is why. I've said this and I've said this, that Pat Shurmur likes to get everybody involved. He moves receivers in different formations. He'll take a slot receiver, move him to the outside, move him to the other inside slot, move him in the backfield. He'll run outside. They'll run routes where you get guys in space. He likes to run play action, and off of that play action, throw the ball, get the ball down deep. That's what Pat Shurmur likes to do. Where's my picture of Pat Shurmur? Because I want to feature the people that I'm talking about. So let me put this, I'll put this one up here for now. This is important when you bring in NFL coaching talent that can also attract young players who have a desire to get to the next level of their careers, which is NFL football. So when you're able to bring in someone like Pat Shurmur, with NFL head coaching experience and knowing how to diagnose a offensive team, knowing how to dial up, that's the word I'm trying to use, knowing how to dial up the right plays at the right time, analyzing what the defense is doing to you, in which this man wants to get the running game off the ground. Hayden, all the young men that they've recruited, one of the Hood brothers who's a running back, Brandon Hood, they're going to run the ball. That will take pressure off of Shador. These are the things, this is the reality that attracts a 4-star recruit like this young man right here, Quanell X Farrakhan Jr.
Tell the truth.
This is the building blocks that Coach Prime has created. And this is exactly the type of player that we need there, the right attitude. He said he wanted players that were strong, fierce. He looks forward to playing in Pat Shurmur's offense. All right. Check this out. This is what he said. They're always getting the ball out, Farrakhan said. They're always throwing the ball. As a receiver, that's what you want to be part of. That's what you want to be a part of. Them airing the ball out is big for me. This is what the young brother is saying here. That's a big deal for him as a receiver, because receivers are the divas, that they're the diva players of the football teams, whether it be college, high school, or even the NFL. They want the ball. Get me. I remember, y'all, because I'm a 49er fan too. I remember Jerry Rice. They had, I think they had the, they had them. I don't think they had them mic'd up, but they had mics around the, the sidelines. And there was a game where Jerry Rice said, because Jerry Rice was always a mild-mannered dude, but there was a game where he was on the sideline and he said, get me. He said, tell them. Tell them, Jerry Rice, get me the damn football. Tell them to get me the damn ball. Get it to me right now. Well, you want that kind of attitude on your football team. This young man said again, receivers that want to be a part of that type of offense. A receiver wants to be a part of that type of offense where they're airing the ball out, according to Farrakhan Jr. Being in an offense will help me shine, he says, at the end of the day. That's a direct quote from this young man. Quanell X Farrakhan Jr. Powerful name, y'all. Get him. Look, Coach Prime. Coach Prime, listen to me, man. Listen to me if you're listening to me. Make sure when that young man steps on campus and he earns his time and his playing time on the team, he's got to earn it. But if he earned it, make sure, brother Coach Prime, out of all due respect to you, in the team, in the program, get him the damn ball. And I'm going to show you why. You saw a clip that I showed you. The young man is blessed with skills. The ball needs to be in his hand, because when you see his ability, his ability to burst when catching the ball and beating his opponents, he has the right attitude. But before I get to these clips, let's look at the process in which young Farrakhan Jr. made his announcement today on Saturday about what school he scared me, because he had Texas A&M, he had Alabama, and he had CU's cap. And this one I thought was kind of funny the way he did it. Let's get to the video and let you see what we're talking about here. So check this out, everybody. This is fair use. This is called fair use, and it allows for the purpose of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which does not infringe on a copyright under 17 USC 107. So let's get to it. This was pretty cool. I think you guys are gonna like this. Check this out. This was a video. This is on social media. It's out there, but check this out anyway. This is cool.
With the coaching staff that really helps my recruitment, and it just really shows how much they really want me at the end of the day, because when the coach is calling me at 12 at night, checking on me outside of football, outside of everything else, it really just stands out to me.
Boom. What was he talking about? He's talking about Coach Prime. He's talking about how Coach Prime took the time to call him, to make him a priority in the recruitment process, to make him know that he was the number one guy that he was looking for. Let's get back to it.
All right, Quanell, it's your moment. The floor is yours. Say your thank yous and let us know where you're committing to college.
Here it goes.
First off, I want to thank everybody that's here right now standing up. I want to thank the whole coaching coaches that's sitting here right with me because, without them, I wouldn't be here. And I also want to thank God because he wouldn't have put me in this position if it wasn't for him. So, it's been a very, very crazy journey at the end of the day. But,
Wow. Let me stop that right there and thank Alicia. We got Shirley is in the chat room. Jeanette is in the chat room here watching the show. A lot of good people in there, which I really appreciate you coming over. Jeanette, I'm going to give you a mod up because you've been very supportive of the program, and I appreciate you all. Let me give you a clap. Welcome to the mod crew. Welcome to the mod crew. Terry, I see you too. RJ Johnson, thank you for coming over, saying good evening. And I'm not going to keep you all night, everybody, but let's continue with this.
It's down to this. So, I'm going to be taking my talents to the University of Alabama.
That was funny when he said that. Now hear this.
Oh. Go Bucks. With the coaching staff that really helped our recruitment, and it just really shows how much they really want me
Must
at the end
be
of the
the
day.
money.
Because when the coaches,
he has committed to CU, y'all. Must be the money. And this is going to be a great addition for Coach Robert Livingston because there's a chance that we may see him versatile like Travis Hunter playing some defense, but primarily they want this young man, Coach Prime anyway, would want this young man playing offense, which is what Pat Shermer would prefer, right? But they got so much versatility on this team. We're going to see how this all how it all pans itself out, everybody. I think the young man is very, very gifted, and I'm going to show you some clips of him doing his thing, working out, getting himself ready, and check this out. This is pretty cool stuff here. Check it out. All right, y'all. All right. Here's another clip of him working out, just showing you a little bit of what he brings to the table. And here we go. Watch that again. All right. Here's another clip of him doing this thing. I think this is in one of the what they do. They have these camps where they invite, some of the best high school prospects in the country to show their skills and their abilities against other talent around the country. And let's see what he can do. Check this out. You're going to like this. Did you see his turn of direction? That's what I thought was very interesting. Let's see that again. Whoa. Woo. Good turn of direction, good ability. Now, everybody, let's show you the next video where you're going to see him actually in his high school. It's a compilation of games that he played in high school. And I want you to definitely observe Quanell X Farrakhan Jr. I want you to observe the thing that he has, that it's a gift. He has great hands, great agility, great balance in between, running in between people trying to tackle him, being able to break away from people trying to tackle him, ability to get down the field when catching the ball and beating his opponents with his bursts of speed and his shifty ability. Once again, this young man has gone to different high schools. He's left from one high school, but he has still kept the level of play. So what that tells me, You know, you can make an argument when people play well sometimes. Oh, it's a part of the system. It's the system that they're in. You know, you've heard this all the time in the NFL. If this young man can go from different schools and still play at a high level, that shows you that it ain't just the system. It's his pure God-given talent. Because you know every high school and every coach runs maybe a different system, maybe some similar things, but you still got to be a hell of a talent to be able to still play at a high level, even in high school, even college pros, when you're playing with a different coach, a different system, a different level of coaching staff, and you're reading different play verbiage. It shows you that this young man has got it upstairs, and physically he has been blessed. Let's go ahead and let you see this compilation video. I think it's great stuff here, and I want y'all to check it out. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. What did I just tell y'all? What did I just tell y'all? What did I just tell y'all? This young man can catch the ball. He can beat his opponents with his burst of speed, his agility, his shiftiness. That's what you just saw right there. Let's get back to it. There you go. There he is right there in receiver spot. See that? Do you notice something, everybody? Do you know something about this young man so far? He's constantly getting the ball deep down the field. He's constantly getting the ball in his hands and breaking away from people and getting deep down the field. He's constantly able to run his routes, get deep down the field, catch balls deep down the field. He said what? Remember I read something that he said out of his own mouth, that he likes the fact that CU likes to get the ball down the field, deep down the field. He feels that he fits that type of style. And I'm going to say again to the naysayers out there, there is still an opportunity that he can maintain that ability. You got Shador, who will be leaving for the pros. But do not sleep on the possibility that Julian Lewis could be walking right through those CU doors. Do not sleep on that.
Tell the truth.
That could be a very much a possibility, y'all. I'm just saying, don't give up until it's all over. The possibility is very well in hand. Let's get back to the rest of that video. Let's get at it. There he is right there. Look at this. Catches the ball. Look at this. He's number 0. Look at this. Boom. You see how he kind of ran he ran a pattern and kind of went into a slant. He to me is an excellent route runner. Look at this. Look what he did right there. What did I just tell you about his ability to break past? Look at that. He gets deep. He's got deep burst speed right there. Let me stop. Oh, my God. Didn't I just tell you that this young man has deep ability to run in between people trying to tackle him, break tackles. He's shifty. He has a burst of speed in which he can beat people down the field. He's always taking the play to the house, always getting the ball deep, deep, deep. Didn't I just say that?
Tell the truth.
And you just witnessed there on that video footage right there of him doing the very thing that I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to it. Here's that play again. Here's the play right here. Now, again, he's able, this young man, Quanell X Farrakhan Jr., I feel that he is a really good route runner. This young man runs really good routes. Look at the play. Look, this is the kind of stuff that they do in college, in the NFL. Check it out again. He stops right there. I'm going to freeze the frame. See, he stops right there. He's number 0. The quarterback recognizes him. You see, they ran sort of a receiver type screen, or let me see what this is. Yeah, there it is. And then he breaks right through people. Look at this. Again, stop it, frame it. There he is right there. I'm just going to stop, freeze it, start it back up. There he is. That burst of speed to beat people. Look. Fantastic. I just think it's very important that I demonstrate what I'm talking about right there, ladies and gentlemen, that Coach Prime has done a damn good job recruiting this young man. He's getting a young man who can run routes, who can get deep down the field. He has a certain level of speed. He can beat people. He has great hands. He can run routes very well, and you need that. And on top of that, he also brings versatility where he can play both defensive back as well as receiver. He has asked Coach Prime about that. Matter of fact, he praised Coach Prime for recruiting him under that criteria that there's a chance. He has to prove himself, of course, that he could play both ways. And you notice that Coach Prime has a number of young men that he has been successful at recruiting who also bring in versatility. As I said in the beginning of this program, that versatility is very important. Versatility will rule the day. I appreciate you, Shirley. I appreciate everybody in that chat room that's here tonight watching as we get close to conclusion of the program tonight. I didn't want to hold everybody. I wanted to go earlier live with this, but I got this news at the last minute. And then I had other things that were happening, and I said, let me still go live with this. I'm managing so many different channels, and I'm trying to balance between all my channels that I'm managing. Wow. Make sure you put in the comment section of this video your honest thoughts about this young man, about what's happening at CU in terms of the improvement in the recruitment, the talent level that he's bringing in, Coach Prime. It cannot be denied that they are making great things happen. This young man is gonna bring some dynamicness to the table. There's no doubt in my mind. Boom. Fantastic. Man. So I think that we are definitely blessed to have the young man. I'm looking forward to seeing how this is all going to come out in the wash. Now, he's a 2025 class, so he won't be on the team. He won't be coming into the team until next year. Hopefully, he sticks with his commitment. He doesn't change his mind. You know how it is in college football these days. These young men can change their minds. Hopefully, he will sign a letter of intent and put all those things, those concerns to rest. Everybody, let me put this up right here. I'm looking forward to college football 25. Bring glory home. Those of you who like video games, who have played NCAA football in the past, and we've had to wait a decade because of the licensing issues and the issues around players' likeness. And it was Ed O'Bannon, who played for USC, who filed a lawsuit with the fact that, hey, they're using my image in the game and I'm not getting paid, even though I'm a college player. And because of that lawsuit, they stopped making this game, and now they bringing it back. Well, they've got Travis Hunter in the game. They've got all the teams in the game. They've got, obviously, CU is in the game. And I'm actually looking forward to playing this game when I think it comes out July 16th. I'm looking forward to buying the game. And of course, I'm going to see you in the game. Okay. And, I'm looking forward to that, being able to play with Shador, at the video game level. I think it's going to be exciting. I think it's very exciting. So make sure that if you love football as much as I do, as much as you do, and if you're into video games like that, sports games in particular, make sure you run out and get yourself a copy of that. Bring home the glory. Let me put it back up here again. Bring glory. The College 25 football, EA Sports has brought it back. EA Sports is in the game, y'all.
Tell the truth.
So I'm looking forward to that. Another thing I want to remind you of, once again, the Big 12 is the conference that they're in, and I'm looking forward to how they're going to fare with the schedule. This schedule right here, right? The schedule that you see right here, they got North Dakota State, they got Nebraska, they got Colorado State. That's going to be a tough game, y'all. The Colorado State, they're going to be wanting revenge because CU's got to go play them in their home stadium. Arizona, Utah is going to be tough. Baylor, Oklahoma State, Kansas State. We know that a certain running back left the program, and we're going to have to beat him up a little bit. If Kansas State has Dylan Edwards running the ball, we're going to have to let him know that he made a mistake leaving. Okay, anyway, Cincinnati, Kansas, Texas Tech, UCF are some of the teams that they'll be going up against in this upcoming season. And I'm looking forward to the motivational factor of this man right here. And the man, Warren Sapp. I'm looking forward to what he brings to the table as a coach, as a staff member. I'm just very excited about the upcoming season, y'all. Let me also say this. This brother right here, Brother Phil, has had great things to say about Tyler Brown, saying that Tyler Brown may be one of the strongest offensive linemen that he's ever coached and ever been around. That means both college and pros. We're talking about Tyler Brown, not Tyler Green, but Tyler Brown. I know how y'all are. Y'all get on me when I pronounce names wrong. So I'm looking forward to what he's bringing to the table within the offensive line. The coach here who has pro experience as a offensive lineman himself. And I'll be coming back with another video, y'all, talking about the three key guys, Travis Hunter. Let me put him up here. We got Shador Sanders is one of those key guys, right, that I'll be touching on in the next video. We got Travis Hunter, the next key guy that I'll be touching on in the next video. And then, of course, we've got B.J. Green, who everyone is saying that he's got NFL pro written all over him. And you've got other guys on that defensive line that are going to bring certain tangibles that are necessary. I think getting this brother right here, Chauncey Gooden, was really good for us and will pay dividends on improving and continuing to build the offensive line. I want to say to the young man, Quanell X Farrakhan Jr. Congratulations in your choice. You made a great choice. And I'm looking forward to what you'll be bringing to the table based on what I've seen of you in the videos that I've played tonight. And I think that it's going to be exciting. Hopefully you will commit. You have committed, but hopefully you'll stick to your commitment, what is really what I'm trying to say, that you will sign, and it will be beneficial, very beneficial for you to be in an offense that you're going to feel comfortable in, with a coach and Coach Prime that you're going to feel comfortable with a coaching staff that you've had great things to say about, what a environment and see you where you said you were treated very well when you came out and visit on June 21st. Well, everybody, with that said, before I get out of here, let me go into the chat room and pull up some of your messages just to see what you all were saying out of respect before a great audience that we've got over here. Let's see right here. We have motivated, dedicated, 6-6 or 5-7. That's your prediction for the season. We'll have to see. I'm not going to start putting out any numbers. We're going to see what's going to happen in the season. I think we're going to get some surprises. And we got Alicia saying hi to Jeanette. And we've got Common Sense, who's just come in the house, says this: Coach Prime and C are hitting their stride with recruiting. You're damn right.
Tell the truth.
Thank you. Shirley says facts. Thank you for coming over. We got Terry. Brother Terry Coward says this: keep doing what you're doing. Where have you been, man? We miss you. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. No, I'm going to be making more videos on this channel. I'm just laying it on the table. I manage this channel, I got about three or four channels that I manage, or 3. So I'm making content because I do social, political, and commentary. I have a reaction channel as well now that I've revamped called Info Media Reacts. Then I got the Information Man Show. So I got a lot on my plate between this channel and the other channels that I manage, but I will be back with more content. Yes, I've got the next video that I come out with will not be in a week or 2. The next video that I come out with will be, I'll go live again this week again. I'm not gonna have you waiting. No. And the closer we get, and another thing too, the closer we get to the season, the more content I'm gonna be producing from this channel. I have to, because I'm going to be doing live shows, doing post-game shows, maybe pre-game shows, right? Or mostly post-game shows, analyzing what they did good, what they did bad, wins, losses, the whole 9 yards. So don't trip, because as the season gets closer and closer, more content will be coming off this channel, more. One of my mods in the chat room, Miss Alicia, when I say I'm managing different channels, she can attest to that. She's a mod on most of those channels, and she knows what I do. So I have an audience that spreads all over the place. So I appreciate you saying that and wanting me to get back on the business over here. We got RJ Johnson, who says, good evening, brother. I thank you for coming over as well. And with that said, everybody, I'm going to get ready to call it an end for tonight. I appreciate you out there, everybody, for being a part of what we got going on over here. Coach Prime is doing a hell of a job. Coach Prime is doing a hell of a job of doing what he has to do to get this team ready. So with that said, everybody, you take care. We're going to do it again with more content, more breakdowns, and don't worry, I'll be back with more. Peace and respect to you all. Okay? Thank you.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth. Let's go. Peace. Peace. All right, y'all. Thank you. Let's do it again.
Thank you for your support tonight. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you share this video on all your social media. Share it with your friends. Share it in if you're a content creator, share it in your community tab. Share it in your Facebook, your Twitter, whatever you have. I appreciate that again.
tell the truth.